All right. So a long time ago, me and my friends, we went to a mall called Festival City Mall. And, we're just being dumb little kids, running around, doing whatever kids do. And later on,
How old were you?
I think I was like I must have been grade 10, something like that.
Oh, like hanging
Oh,
out at
wait,
the
no,
mall.
I was first year university. Freshman, yeah.
So you weren't a little kid at all.
Freshman for me is a
Like 18?
kid.
Like an adult.
18, yeah.
Yeah.
I was 18.
When I see 18-year-olds now, I'm like, I can't believe you're legally adults. You're children.
Oh, of course
Yeah.
they're children. I don't care what the law says. They're children.
But like you can drive, etc.
Actually, at that time, I couldn't drive because I remember taking
when you
taxis.
said we're hanging out at the mall, I just imagined like a bunch of kids.
I must have been 17 then.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
I must have been
17-year-old
17.
Jamil. Did you have any facial hair?
Till today, I don't have facial hair. Look at this. Zoom in, cameraman. Please zoom in.
Okay.
So, yeah, we were just like running around as little kids in the mall. And at the end, like it was like late at night. And I remember I was like on one side of the mall. And I'm just literally telling a couple of friends of mine, like, I think I'm going to head out and going to grab a cab and go back home.
Yeah.
My phone rings. And it's our friend Mazen. Mo, you remember Mazen?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Mazen.
Mm-hmm.
And I pick up the phone and he tells me the following. He goes, yo, Jamil, come to this area in the mall, like in the middle. There's a fight. I'm like, no way. Cool. I close the phone and I'm running there.
Okay, wait. Gotta stop you right there.
Oh.
Is this a common thing in the male world?
Well, I mean, it's not that common, especially after you finish high school. Like high school, yeah, probably common in school, but not outside of school. And when you go into your first year university, you're kind of like, you miss the action of a fight. You know, you haven't tasted it in a while.
And you be like your friend calling you to tell you there's a fight. This is call-worthy information.
He called me? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
And for you to be like, what? Run? Like it's that exciting?
I was
Yeah.
excited. I was running
Yeah.
there excited, like, can't wait to watch this fight.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm imagining if a friend of mine calls me and goes, there's a fight, I'd be like, okay, how do we avoid that area and get home safe? Like you're like running, you're excited.
Like running
he
towards the
saw it,
fire.
He saw it, thought, oh man, I better call Jamil.
He doesn't want to miss this.
Dude, I
Exactly.
swear once I was in Murder City Center, and like Mazen, I guess in this story, he knew that you were in the mall. Like you guys were there
We
as a
were
group.
hanging out before and then we split.
Exactly.
yeah.
I'd be like at the mall by myself.
Yeah.
Like by myself. And I saw like a fight happening. This was in COVID days in Murder City Center when there was like a Dhabit wearing Emirati, like wearing
Oh.
full Kandora. And someone who is also Emirati, but slightly younger, was being disrespectful or like refusing to take off a mask, or there's something like, something COVID-y.
Okay.
Refusing?
I didn't know that stuff happens in the UAE. I thought it was
Very
just in
rarely.
videos
Very
on
rarely.
Instagram in
Yeah.
the US.
And I saw when the older gentleman started yelling at him and he started telling him, "Win Hawaiitak," and then the older guy was like showing him my ID, like he was showing him his ID, be like, "Anna, this rank, military, blah blah
Whoa.
blah. You do as you're told."
Whoa.
It was like that.
Whoa. Man, why didn't you call me?
Dude, I remember thinking like, "Who can I call to come see this?"
Definitely not me.
Yeah, like, someone, I can't enjoy all of this by myself. It feels like a crime.
For real.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I definitely the urge to call, like, man, this is so cool. Holy shit.
And also, you don't want to take a video of it because you don't want to be part of the fight.
Especially like high-ranking guy here.
Dude, the officer, I'd be shitting my pants, let alone someone telling him I'm high rank. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
intimidating though.
Yeah.
So Mazen did the right thing calling you.
Oh, he did the right thing. So I'm running and I'm excited. And I run. And I find Mazen in the middle. and he's like surrounded in like some sort of like a semicircle by like 4 guys.
No.
No, it's his fight.
Well, I didn't know. I have a lot of friends that Mazen doesn't know. Mazen has a lot of friends that I don't know. So I walked there thinking these guys are his friends. 4 Emirati guys.
Oh God.
And I barge into the middle of the circle like, yo, Mazen, what's up? And I ask, where's the fight?
Okay.
Literally looking at them like, where's the fight, guys? Hi, what's going on? Like, I said hi to them. Like, I shook their hands. And I'm like,
Oh,
yo, where's the
jeez.
fight?
Okay.
Oh God.
And then I noticed like a look of confusion in Mazen's face and their face. And then my face became confused a little bit. And one of them came and was like, ta'al, ta'al. And I'm like, oh, Mazen's friend is telling me to go with him. I trust Mazen and his friends.
Okay.
And then Mazen walks with me and him.
Oh.
And they push me through this door. You know,
Who's
like
they?
these like Emirati guys.
Okay.
And they pushed me through this fire exit door
Of the mall.
of the mall.
Ooh.
And I'm like, oh. And I remember when we like walked through it, like he was like kind of like shoving, not like pushing me all the way. He's like shoving me into it. I'm like, like, is the fight in the staircase?
Where is this mysterious fight happening?
Service area.
I was promised a fight. And when he shoved me in, I noticed that he looked up at the surveillance camera. There was a surveillance camera there. So he pushed me and we walked down like a couple of stairs down. And then I was like, oh, I'm in trouble. That's when I realized I'm in trouble.
Oh shit.
And then I'm standing there and me and Mazen right in the middle.
Oh, and Mazen's with you in this alley.
He eventually came, like after a few seconds, and a little kid with a grown up like guy who's like maybe my age or a bit older was there already. And a little kid, I'm talking about, I don't know, 12-year-old,
Okay.
maybe 11. And he's there standing and he's like, the kid is looking like kind of mean and like his friend is also looking, it was like much older. is,
And
like,
they're already
looking
there
mean.
waiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other 4 come and they're like big.
What?
So now you're surrounded by Emirati guys and a young kid and you and Mazen.
And I'm like, what's going on, guys? Like, what's happening? And then he's like, the older guy asks the kid, he's like, Hada who? Points at me. And I'm like, huh? I've never seen. And I say, ولا عمري شفته بحياتي. وما بعرف مين هذا. Obviously, I don't fucking know him. The kid goes like, هذا هو. And I look at the guy, I'm like, what the fuck did you just say, motherfucker? And next thing I know, like, I'm looking at the kid in astonishment, like, I'm shocked that he just said this. And before I know
dude,
it,
sounds like a nightmare.
before I know it, one of the guys behind me swings a punch right into my eye socket.
No.
No way.
Yeah, like a bam punch, like out of my vision. Like I didn't even see the punch coming. Honestly speaking, it was a cheap shot. At least fight me face to face.
Yeah.
Right, of course.
Yo, as soon as I got punched, my vision went out. Like I can't see anything. My eyes are open and I cannot see anything. And I just feel like a punch from here, a kick from there, a
Yeah,
punch from
proper
here.
got jumped.
Yeah, straight up. And I hear Mazen yelling as well and doing something. And I remember even my hands weren't free. Back then, I used to wear eyeglasses. Nerd. And and I had my eyeglasses in my hand and my phone and my wallet. So I had like 3 things in my hands. Wallet, eyeglasses, and phone. And I had dropped them. And the next vision that came to my eyes is me on the ground, like kind of like on the floor and looking at the floor. And then my vision comes back and I see my wallet, my phone, and my glasses right there. I grab my phone and glasses and one of these fuckers grabs my wallet and I see them running downstairs.
More stairs.
Whoa.
Yeah, the stairs leads down to the
Damn.
basement. And then they all run, and they like
And this
flee.
all happened in like a few seconds, I guess.
Yeah, they flee the scene, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? And I just grabbed my phone and glasses, and I like got up, and I'm like, what do I do? Do like run after them? Like, what am I gonna do? Fuck this. So I just go back into the mall, and then I just like sit down because I'm just trying to regain my consciousness.
Where's Mazen?
Oh, he's there. He's like jumping around, saying like, yo, what the fuck? That was messed up.
Oh, he didn't get hit?
No, I think he was like in the
Scruffle.
and I don't know, maybe he got hit, maybe not. I have
But
no
you got
idea.
the clean, cheap shot on you
Yeah,
that
yeah.
actually hit your eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Mazen, in fairness, wasn't lying when he said there was a fight.
Little did I know Mazen was asking for help. Like he probably got
He's like,
confronted by these guys and he didn't know what to do. And he's like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. I need like help. I know my friend Jamil is here. Let me call him. Maybe he'll bring backup.
Jamil's like, cool, entertainment. I want to see a fight.
Yeah.
Little did you know.
I became the fight. The butt of the fight. So yeah, that happened, and I'm just sitting there, and my eye was like swelling and shit. And security came because like Mazen was screaming and stuff, and they just got me ice, and I put the ice on my face. And I'm just like, and then all of our other friends came, and they heard about it, and then they're just like, oh shit, what happened? Blah blah blah. I'm like, oh shit, that's so messed up, just like that. And then I'm like, all right, guys, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna go home. Like I'm done. I take the taxi, I go back home, and somehow my parents found out.
How?
I can't remember how, actually.
Did you not have your wallet? Couldn't pay for the cab, maybe?
Or maybe it was your like bruised black eye.
Maybe someone told my brother, and my brother told my parents. It was something like that. Because I remember just going back home, lying down in bed, and I'm just like, I don't want this day to end. And as I'm lying down, my phone rings, and my mom was like, what the hell happened?
Oh, your mom's gangster. She said that?
Yeah. In her version. And then she was like, get in the car now. Like, get a cab, come to the mall right now. Me and your father are on our way to the mall. Because they were out of the house. They weren't in the house. So I'm like, oh, God. Okay. So I got in the cab. I go to the mall. And when I arrived to the scene, mind you now, like it's really late. Like the mall's closed. Like everything's closed. Nobody's there. I see
Whoa.
my mom and dad are talking to like an Emirati guy. Security. There's a mall security. And there's like an Emirati guy. And he's talking to them. And my mom's kind of like freaking out. And my dad's like trying to calm my mom down. Like talking like, more composed. And I remember when like they were like giving answers that weren't satisfying, like we can't do anything about it, stuff like that. My mom was like, مش انتو المخابرة CID مش انتو CID. And I remember there was like a bunch of local guys around, that guy as well, the local guy talking to us, and as soon as she brought up the CID word, they like freaked out and dispersed like la 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 la, and then they like went to different directions. I remember like that freaked them out. That was like a mental note I took from that moment. And yeah, the story ends with literally there was nothing they could do, and that was that. I had to like spend the next week or two with an eye patch, actually going to university with an eye patch. And let me tell you something, people stare at a guy with an eye patch.
Okay, so the moral of the story, if someone calls you and says fight and you have your friend surrounded by 4 dudes
who you've never seen before,
definitely maybe don't agree to their suggestive pushing you into an alley.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe
that-
when your friend calls you, you go like, more information. Whose fight? Your fight? And another? To watch a fight? Partake? You know?
But yeah, also, how can Mazen say like, because also, if I think about it back now, like I rewind, yeah, Mazen was talking in a muffled,
Like,
whispery
yo,
voice.
fight.
Yo, fight, come. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yo, I mean, as a parent, like thinking of what your parents did, I'm trying to think like, oh, I guess that's pretty like heroic of them to do that. Me, I would totally imagine me just being like, خلاص سكروا على الموضوع. Like,
I kind of wanted سكروا على الموضوع because I was like,
Yeah, سكروا على
what are we gonna
الموضوع
do?
is probably the better option here.
yeah, which was my dad's position as well. Like at that point, it's just like kids got into a fight.
Whatever,
well,
yeah. But
Also,
that's
it's a boy guy,
exactly,
not a girl.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's my daughter. It's like I'm gonna like rip someone's head
Yeah.
off. You know?
Yeah, and definitely, like, I think as someone who's not a dad, but I think, like, when I become a dad, if I have a son and he comes home with, like, he's beat up or something, I'm like, yo, like, yeah, it sucks. Like I feel like I'm almost like, I would expect the day will come
Where
when it's
my
going to happen.
kid boy gets
He's
beat
going to
up.
get bullied, get his ass kicked. He might tell me, might not tell me. But, like, yo, you got to deal with it. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
It's not that traumatic because, like, shit.
Well, it depends also how bad he got beat up. Like beat up with like a,
But you
Whatever.
beat up by
broken
like 4
arm.
guys 10 years older than him, or beat up by a kid in his grade. Like there's levels.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. But like a lot of things as a dad in that story, I would also be pissed at Jamil if Jamil was my son in that story.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
like I'd be like, what the fuck are you thinking? You run. First of all, you run to the fight. Then you fucking do. Then they tell you to go in place. You follow them.
Well, but my dad didn't know what happened. Like he doesn't know until now. Maybe if you listen to this episode, like he doesn't know the stupid part of me like running towards the fight. Like Baba, ايشو هن وقعدوا يضربوا فيي هيك.
Right.
Oh yeah. Okay, you played it that way. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't want the second ass kicking from his dad.
Go to school with like 2 eye patches.
Yeah. This one, 4 guys in the mall. This one, Baba.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Lesson learned.